Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and today I have in front of me the September Legends of the Five Rings mini crate from Privateer Press, even though it's November now. Nevertheless, it did make it here in time, and unfortunately, this is one of those things where if you don't buy it when they do it, you ain't getting it unless you want to pay exorbitant amounts online from third-party retailers and scalpers, sadly. But let's see what we've got today, because I've been looking forward to painting this one. If you have noticed, I have painted quite a few of these mini crate models, even though they have no actual game purpose, but I do love painting these funky things. Today we have, what's her name? Doji Hotaru. Doji being her family name, I guess. Is she a firefly, though? I hear Hotaru, I think of Hotaru no Haka. Now, I really like this model because, you know, it took the traditional kimono and made it all fancy and looking like something out of an MMORPG from the early 2000s, made in Korea. But, yeah. So let's take a look. Most of the body is one piece, nicely cast, except for that little piece right there, which is going to need some work. Obi looks nice and detailed. As I was afraid of, we're going to have to get that all straightened out. Her pose is pretty dynamic looking, which is always fun. Static models are never interesting to paint. Or look at, I guess I should say. So she's going to be basically in 3 pieces, it looks like. She's got a really thin waist, though, which is kind of strange. I don't buy that she is that skinny. I think it's supposed to go like this. Ooh, we'll figure that out. But you can see she's got kind of that very flowy robe going on. And then we have her head as well. Nicely detailed there. Don't know if that's flash or she's supposed to have little decorative bits in her hair. We'll figure that out. And then we'll get her all put together on her 30mm base and see how she stacks up to some other Privateer models. Not too complicated, but should be a fun one to paint nonetheless. And we have Doji Hotaru all finished up here. So she's got a really weird pose, and I think I got her head attached correctly. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So you can see she's kind of like descending with her naginata there. I don't know. It reminds me very much of like a Chinese robe, and I just think it's the way it's flowing, and I really like that. But then when you have her on the base like this, it looks kind of weird because she's like dashing and looking down, and I mean, there's no really other direction for her face to be facing, so I'm not sure where she's going exactly. I guess it would have been kind of cool to have her standing on top of like a pillar or something, but I'm lazy and I was wanting to get her put together and I just didn't bother. If I was going to go back and do things again, I probably would do that though. So grabbing a couple other mini crate models, you can see how she stacks up size-wise. She looks right in line with our friend from, what was it, the Scorpion Clan and Bloody Brannigan here. And honestly, my first thought was these are perfect models to use in Shadows of Brimstone. So grabbing a couple of Brimstone models and our token Malifaux model, it's again right in line, and I think she's a great scale. Just the problem is tracking her down, because like I said, this is part of the mini crate line, and it's just going to be next to impossible after the fact to get a hold of these other than through third-party resellers and scalpers and the like. I mean, there's only so many of these that exist. My suggestion is continue to pester Privateer about doing some kind of a re-release pack or modified versions where they're a little bit different, maybe a different weapon, a different helmet, something, because they're all CG renders and, you know, they're all computer rendered. There's no reason this stuff can't come back onto the market in another shape or form. So I keep pestering them every time I have a chance to email them anyway. And maybe if more people's voices start piling up asking to see these models get re-released in some other way, then who knows, maybe it'll happen. Fingers crossed, right? With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.